Hello, everybody, and welcome to another free live preview of California Psychics, where we show you exactly what it's like to get a reading here with us. I am your moderator today, and we are joined by one of our fantastic top-rated psychics here at California Psychics, and one of our fan favorites, Psychic Rika. How are you doing today, Rika?
Hi, guys. I'm great, Carson. It's a beautiful day. Spring is on the way.
Yes, it is. And it is our final live stream of February. So we
Wow.
are still holding a little bit of a focus on those love questions as we wind down the month. But don't be afraid to shoot over any type of question in today's live stream, because Psychic Rika has some answers to give y'all. But before we get started, I do have a few bits of information that y'all will want to hear. First of all, we do have our promo code going on of Heart10. If you use this code Heart10 as seen right below my screen, you will receive a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account. This code can be applied and used through our app or website. Once again, Heart10 for a free $10 credit that you can use towards a one-on-one psychic reading, private reading experience with any psychic on our website or app. But if you are wanting to get a one-on-one reading with Psychic Rika here after seeing a little free preview of her abilities today, make sure to stick around, because we'll be shouting out her exact schedule later in the live stream. Now, lastly, before we get started and start answering some questions today, I want to list off some ground rules of questions we are able to answer during today's live stream. Unfortunately, we are not able to answer any legal or medical questions here at California Psychics. For medical, this can include treatment questions, medications, pregnancies, and general fertility questions. And for legal, this can include court cases, custody battles, and general just court decisions. If you do ask about another person in your question, the final thing is to make sure you at least include their first name within your question. This will allow Psychic Rika to connect faster and more accurately answer your question during today's live stream. But without any further ado, Psychic Rika, if you are all ready to go, we can start answering some questions today.
I am ready, and ready some more. And even the first initial, if you think your person is watching, then you can just use the first initial.
All right.
Well, I wonder who Andy is all of a sudden. Who's Andrew? Andy. I don't know what's going on. Okay, maybe it's coming up.
Oh, I was going to say from Tiffany is our first question today. She is requesting a general love reading, Rika, wanting to know what is the message that she needs to hear? Is there somebody coming into her life that is either a former lover, somebody that she does not know yet? Can you give a general reading?
Let's find out. And Tiffany, you don't have to answer this, but if you're there and it's quick, just because I said the letter A, like Andy, Ann, A, if there's someone in your life, a family member, a middle name or last name that connected to you with that, let me know. You know, it doesn't have to be, it could be even a friend. But let's see about single. What they make me feel is that, like, it's about damn time that she gets some love. I don't know if it's really been 2.5 years, or this is the last time you were really satisfied, or if you were with someone for 2.5 years and we broke up, because they're taking me back to last year. And then I hear 2.5 years. So some of those things you have to think about later. We're on a fast forum here, but you know, I feel like you really, my strongest thing for you is this. I feel that there's a 2.5 year stuck on you or block on you. Okay. So you can go back 2.5 years and say where you were at. And even if that relationship ended only several months ago, I just feel like you need to really decide that you are done with the past. I just feel like you need to make a concrete effort towards the future, like really for the future, not a question like, am I going to get my future? Is it going to come to me? But this more of this idea of like, I am going to get my love match no matter what. So, which is what it feels like for you. Like, I feel like you don't need to have, there's also medical energy connected to you, by the way, like an occupation. Okay. So I feel like you have to say, you know, this is it. This is my time. So whatever needs to change within me to get that, you'll get that. I'm thinking April, May. I see love around you, like you on a tropical trip or by the beach, you know, with your boyfriend or your mate in June or July. I feel like August, you are reporting that you've been dating someone for a few months. Like, where's it going to go? Is it going to go to marriage? I think you do want to get married or the equivalent. So, but I feel like what's lacking for you and why this is like not coming or manifesting like the way you're trying to manifest is that I just don't think I feel like it's too much of a question in your mind and not enough of a determination. And once you hear yes on love, you have to decide that you're going to live that, but you have to see it. Right. So it's not the past though. There is a past energy connected to her, but this is a new person.
All right. So, Tiffany, we hope that message from Psychic Rika resonated with you. A new person, she says, is coming on the way for you. So
she meets this person like around work, like around the vicinity, even if it's outside.
Oh, and she does say thank you. So hopefully that message did resonate with you, Tiffany. Let us know if it did as well in the comments. Now, our next question is from Macy. Macy is asking a career-related question, Rika. What job do you think that Macy should go into? She's attempting to go into multiple different positions, from personal training at a hospital or at a school or to an esthetician.
What's so interesting to me at the end of that reading, I felt a medical energy by occupation coming in. And it has happened, you know, when you're talking on the phone that you may get the same name call after call. You might get the same occupations call after call. So there is such a thing as stacking of kind of people and vibe. But based on that, honestly, I think you need to work at the hospital. I think you should go like school. And I don't know, you should go registered. You should go to the hospital school. almost want to say registered nurse or something, but like I might not be diverse enough in the occupations I'm choosing. But I feel hospital and then school for that. So those are the two things I feel. Or do those go together? Personal training, hospital, or school. So I don't know exactly what those all mean, like personal training, hospital, but I feel like the two choices that resonate most with you are the personal training, hospital, and the school. And I feel like those answers are connected to the father figure in your life, whether he's alive or dead. So let's say your dad's alive, someone from him, like a mom or something, has passed. I feel like this is coming from a connection. The dad side connection is telling me for you to do that. Also, letter R's are connected to you, and you can obviously place that later.
All right. Macy, we hope that message from Psychic Rika resonated with you as well. Yes, hopefully that was the career advice you were hoping for. And now our next question is from, I believe, Haley. Haley, Miss Beauty on YouTube. She says, when do you see her finding love this year in 2025? And I always like adding on, do you think it will be somebody from her past or somebody new from, coming into her life?
It's like you were reading my mind. I was going to the past, and I'm hearing letters of J or G. Doesn't mean that's the past person's name. It could be like, oh, that's my brother, my dad. It could be someone else giving me that kind of verification. Again, this is a fast form, so we may not be able to figure that out. This is someone from the past, recent past. Were you seeing someone around January, maybe December? This is someone from the past coming back. They will be back. If you don't want them from the past, then you need to make a clear statement in your mind. But I think you need the opportunity to choose with this person. This person should be arriving, they say March 26th through May 5th. So we'll call that the month of April. And they say that you are going to get the option to speak with this person again and really make a decision if it's the person you want. This is a person that you would have tried to have gone further with, like get a deeper commitment, or even know if this person would want marriage or something like that. And they were not able to at the time. Now, I feel this is recent past, like a few months ago. And if you think it's more, longer, then okay, that's fine. But I feel like this person you've been contacted almost makes me feel like Miss Beauty. I just like saying that name. Just broke up. No? Interesting. Would it be the year before or 2 years then? Because this is someone from the past, honey. It almost made me feel like you had a recent ending or breakup, or like you talked to one person, they never called you, and that person's coming back. So we'll just call it the past. And I'm going to say that person reaches out by May 5th, but they say after March 26th, we'll say the month of April. And it's okay if you can't figure it out now. It might come to you later, or you might understand what's being said, but you know this person. And the only other way I would say you know this person is that you have such a supreme deja vu that there's no way in your mind you don't think you know them. So either it's such a strong past life connection that you're like, I know you, or they know you. Also, too, is there anyone connected to one of your girlfriends, like any group settings here of a guy that might have liked you? That's the other energy of it, that there's like a female connected to you. Maybe they had a relation and then someone connected to that. This person knows you. So even if you don't know them, which I think you do, they know you. So I can't wait for you to call me and tell me, like, actually, you know what? I can't believe it, but okay, on and off. Does it happen to have a J sound or G, or is that part of your family, Miss Beauty? Like a GJ? Think about your life. It can be, don't think about the judgment, the opinion of it. So it could be like a John or a Jack or a James or a Jared. I don't know if it's their name or if it's someone in your family connected to you. Only you can tell me that. But you can think about it later. But anyway, someone's coming back. Get ready for that. So the way that I would pray about love, take that question to an answer. Say, okay, I got my answer. The answer is I need to start really getting connected and get ready for this love to arrive, and someone I'm not expecting, but that knows me.
All right. Hey, Lee, we hope that answer resonated with you. And if you are looking for some additional clarification, I feel like this is a perfect time to segue the best ways to reach Psychic Rika on CaliforniaPsychics.com. Now,
Yes.
if you are interested in that one-on-one reading experience, either through phone call or text-based, online or offline-based messaging, you could go to CaliforniaPsychics.com, or you can even click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now to pull up Psychic Rika's profile on California Psychics. Now, Rika, can you let everybody know when is the very next time you're going to be online and ready for these one-on-one readings on California Psychics? And what is your regular schedule throughout the week for those who maybe want to connect later on?
I'm going to get on right after this. I'll be back on at 4 o'clock Pacific time zone until a little past 7, up to 8, depending on how busy. And then I work tomorrow from 10 until 3, and then 6 to 7 Pacific Standard Time. And Thursday is 12 to 7, and Friday is 10 to 3. And so my basic schedule is 12 to 7 on Mondays and Wednesdays, except for Facebook Live, I might work an extra hour. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's from 10 to 3 with 1 extra hour on Tuesday evening.
All right.
And again, you can chat me up. You can also send me a direct message, and you can call me on the phone.
Yes, I was going to say, if you missed any of that information as well, once again, you can click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. It will pull up Psychic Rika's profile where you'll find all that info. And if you are having any trouble booking with Psychic Rika as well, you can always give our gifted California Psychics customer care line a call, and they will be able to get you booked at an appointment slot that works for you and Psychic Rika as well.
Yes.
And as a final note, once again, I want to make sure everybody uses this Heart 10 promo code. It will be going away at the end of this month. So if you are wanting a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account that you could use towards your next reading with, say, Psychic Rika here, then use that code HEART10 to, again, get a free $10 credit added to your California Psychics account. I want to make sure everybody has that chance to get a free $10, so I'm shouting it out a few times. But back into our questions, because we do have a lot coming in. Our first one, or I guess our next one, is going to be from Rudia. Rudia is wondering what Kofi's intentions and feelings are towards her. Will Kofi be pursuing her in a long-term commitment on the horizon?
Okay, I love this name, Rudia. I like the R names, obviously. Let's look at coffee. It makes my voice want to go really like different, like out, like Barry White or something, you know. Let's see. Yes, I do think he will pursue you for a long-term commitment. I do. Let's all think of the word listen in our minds real quick so we can hear outside of our own heads and hear Coffee's mind together. Yeah, just give it a little bit of time. I mean, I hope he's pursuing you a little bit. I feel like in the next month, a lot will pick up. I think his true intentions are loving. I do get that he's a little bit burdened by personal life sometimes, whether that be his work or, you know, school, you know, the energy of just the personal life, and also a little bit about his family. I think he gets discouraged. I find him to be a little bit insecure about it. I think he sometimes doesn't believe or have faith in like happiness or waiting to get what he wants. There could also be someone that has failed a few times, and so he just gets like a little grudge on himself. I would actually really, in your mind, have the thought, you know, for him to really let go of all of his own personal grudges, so he has the fortune to marry you, because I think he wants to, and I think he gets in his own way. I do think the pursuing of a long-term commitment is forthcoming. I think April is a good month. I think May is good. When I look at like pursuance of marriage, though, where you would know it, I'm more apt to go a few more months, like 3 or 4 months down the line. But this guy is into you. I just think he stops himself a little bit. I think his own life brings him down, but his true intentions are love, and his true intentions are love to you, and he would pursue you in a long-term commitment. And I guess I wanted to pick a card, and it's the Fool card, which of course is like new beginnings. He will jump. You know, he will finally make the jump, and not to worry. Also, a Leo or August is coming up, or the sound of L. So either the sign Leo, you love a lion, you like August, or something with the sound of L. Okay. I put that together because Leos mean August. So there could be 3 different meanings here, but don't give up, honey.
All right. Rudia, that seemed like a wonderful answer from Psychic Rika. So we hope that message resonated with you as well. Definitely let us know if it did in the chat as well. Our next question is from Andrea from YouTube. She is requesting a love reading at the moment. She is single, looking to change that. And is this going to be somebody from her past, or is it somebody new on the horizon? I always like to add on.
Okay, whatever that picture is, I like it. Is that what is that?
I believe it is. I think it looks like a hippo that is sitting down.
Hippopotamus?
Yes.
All right, Andrea. Oh, Calgon, let's take you away. Let's find out. She's so cute. Letter D comes up. Put that down on your note. There is energy that she's connected to people of the past. And there's a small energy that something like that could happen. But Andrea, your energy is really boisterous to me, like open, like free, like splashing water on a summer's day. And I feel like a new person would be better for you, right? So, it's a crocodile. Thank you. Okay. I'm thinking a new person is best. They put you in a social setting, like, for lack of a better way to understand it, it's like an arena. I feel like there's a sports game, but it could be just anything similar to this, even on a smaller level. And they make me think you're going to you meet someone new at an event coming up. Of course, sports events are also for concerts and things like that. It just looks like in the round. And I feel like this is something that's happening in July, like July 8th, around the 4th of July. There's a person also like, I feel like this person comes connected to someone you know. It makes me think about, I want to say Michael or Mary or Michelle. So I don't know if you have a female friend with an M or a male friend or a brother with this, but I feel like it comes from that way, like adjacent. And I feel like it's a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful energy. It's like the kind of man you want, the kind that's like a good dad, a good person, like the everyman. And you've waited a long time. And I don't know, is it real? Do you really think you've been waiting like for 25 years? Like, really? Is that true? It feels like you've been waiting for this forever. But it's all coming because the prayers you've done the past year and a half, 2 years, like you changed something fundamental about yourself and your lotus is about to blossom. She's deep. She made me want to be so poetic. This is the kind of guy you're bringing in, like love letters and poetry and romance and can I do your dishes and okay, 10. Well, fine. That's great. So it's a long time. And I want you to take this and take it from the question, say, I got my answer. It's what I want. I have no doubt. Open my eyes. Open my eyes to see it. Open my heart to feel it. Open my ears. In other words, instead of saying where your senses couldn't possibly hear, you're going to ask your senses to awaken because this person is near you and you need to see it. And if you awaken your senses, their senses will awaken to you. I can't wait for the report, right, Carson? Like, don't we want to get married like right now? It's so seductive. So let's make a commitment to the outcome.
I agree.
Together. You say, right. I don't know how I'm going to get that outcome, but I am. I don't know how, but I will. I don't know what arena, but I'm going to be there. You don't have to know the how. You have to make the decision that even if you don't know the how, you're getting it anyway. I'm in love. She got me.
That was they're very profound, Rika. So, Andrea, we hope that message from Psychic Rika also resonated with you. Definitely let us know too.
It's coming from a female on the other side is delivering her prayer. Like a mother, or if your mother's alive, be a grandma. Reminds me of an M name again, but exactly. When I do affirmations, I have changed. I lost 120 pounds by saying I own my ability to lose weight every freaking day for 40 times a day. I didn't care how long. I didn't care how much I was yelling, screaming, fighting. I didn't care if I was kicking down a door when I said it, but I did it. So that's right. Where's the commitment? You got it. You have it. She's going to get it. And she's going to tell us, and then we're going to get a picture to put on the California Psychics website. It's probably your grandma, honey. Yeah.
Right. Andrea, thank you.
I just promised her something that we probably may not be able to deliver, your picture on the site. But why not? If you get the success story, share it with us.
Yes, definitely connect with Psychic Rika if you definitely want to have some more insights or if you want to chat more as well, Andrea. And we want
Call
to
me.
thank you as well for stopping by today's live stream.
I just came
Now,
up with
our
a great
next
marketing idea, Carson. We need to get some of these success stories on our website.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We are trying to upload some of our live stream clips in a way that obviously does not give out any information. So no worries there. And if you are wanting that one-on-one psychic reading experience away from the live stream and away from anybody else watching, so if you want to get onto a more personal level, you can always go to our California Psychics website or the California Psychics app as well. We'll be shouting out a little bit more on how to reach Psychic Rika here in a few minutes. But our next question comes from McKenya. She is requesting the answer to, will her family and her be moving out of her friend's apartment soon and into their own place? Kind of wanting to know if they'll be moving into that stable environment soon, Rika. Can you provide any?
I get May 5th, but let me see if there's sooner. I get the beginning of the sooner or not. I feel like you have what you need to move by the end of March, by March 26th. Maybe you'll even have it by March 16th, which is like a few weeks. You're right in the precipice, honey. If you end up wanting to wait a little bit longer, go ahead. But I do think you need to be out by July. I think you're available to be out, somehow you'll know by the end of March. And I think, though, let's not go past July. There's no doubt. I don't know why I want to say Albert or Alan or Ann or Adam or A or E name. Sounds like a man, but it can be female, first, middle, or last name. Again, it could just be where you're at. It could be just a family member. Usually when I come up with initials and names, it's not that deep. It's just a truth that you cannot judge. I can't judge. Carson's name is Carson's name no matter what. Okay. It's just a fact. And so that's where I go with that. I'm trying to get connected to fact, but this is a fast form. So I understand that, may not be the best place for that. Absolutely. Without a doubt, honey. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Yes. So I hope that makes sense. Is that your plan? Did you want to be out no later than May? Were you hoping the latest would be July? Is that your plan? Anyway, it'll work.
All right, McKenya, we hope that message from Psychic Rika resonated with you as well. But our next question comes from Tiana. Tiana is wondering if if you see her and her past person Darren talking things out in a possible reconnection between the two of them. They had stopped talking because of miscommunication. So she's wondering if you have any insight into the future of their connection.
Yeah, if you want the truth, this feels like something that could be broken with light, like light things, like, like when you break the ice. There's also a small part that makes me think you'll be in the same place in 2 weeks. I feel like the energies around you and Darren are trying to put you back together. I do think we have to do it through humor, like laughing, like almost laughing at the miscommunication, laughing at the absurdity of like what we do. And also there's a forgiveness thing here. Let me see what this means. I do think I do feel that, I feel like you need to laugh at yourself. I feel like Darren can be a little bit maybe sensitive. I feel like we might take it for granted sometimes, people's feelings. And we might think that people, don't have feeling in one way, but they do. And I just think that there's an emotional heaviness on him, which is probably not, nothing to do with you. But I feel like that's where the miscommunication came from in some way. And I feel like, he's saying to me like, look, like, what do you want from me? So it could be that we beat something with a stick, or we didn't believe him, or we just wanted to be something more than it was. But this is light. I mean, I actually feel like you should just call him and make a joke and break the ice. But if you're not going to call him, or if you tried and he doesn't answer, if you tried already, yeah, he can be this way. So I think, this is it. And I think you're stronger. You're more maybe sarcastic or cynical or, whatever. And I think sometimes that can rub. But I feel like if you're able to call and make light of it and say, I'm laughing at my own self. Sometimes I am, whatever. And hey, let's make a joke and let's go out. 2 weeks, you guys could be, let's go get a dinner. We can hang out. You should be reconciled in 2 weeks. I mean, otherwise, if you wait and you already tried and he doesn't respond to you, then you need to give it another 30 days. But I just think whenever you're thinking about him, just turn it into laughter. Just say, you know what? We're going to laugh about this. Him and I are going to laugh about this. We're going to laugh about it and just respond to the situation. So when I tell people how to think and feel, what I'm trying to get you to do is responding. Like I want you to respond to your problem in a certain way. Why would I want someone to respond to a problem in a certain way? Because the response is going to make an effect because it's cause and effect. Right? And if you respond, right, they say she understands that. But he still seems to, okay, so let's let him go. In behind the scenes, just say the way I'm going to respond to this is I'm going to turn it into our biggest laughter. Somehow I'm going to laugh with him again. Those are the energies with it. Let's give it up to a month. But, you know, with that laughter energy, maybe you'll make it break in a week. So also time can be fluid when we respond the right way. If the whole time I respond, I'm like, okay, but can I have it? He seems hurt and I'm still in the problem. Maybe it'll take longer. But if I respond and say, you know what, I'm going to turn this into our laughter. Him and I are going to crack up about it. Maybe it'll take a week. But there's without a doubt, this is repairable. Without a doubt, there was love. I feel like he wanted to marry you. Maybe you can tell me that. Did you guys talk about marriage? Did you think you were gonna? It feels like you guys were two peas in a pod. So this is just something that we need to lighten up in our energy field and make it light. Even if you say, I turn this to light, a miracle could happen. Like he could call you. I mean, we just need to turn it.
Right. Tiana, we hope that message from Psychic Rika resonated with you as well. Yes, we are rooting for you when it comes to love. So we are rooting for a happy outcome between you and Darren. Definitely let us know if that message resonated with you. And also, if you do want to connect with Psychic Rika, right before we get into our next question, from Jennifer. I wanted to shout out the best ways to reach Psychic Rika. You can go ahead and click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now to pull up Psychic Rika's profile on CaliforniaPsychics.com, where you can get that one-on-one private reading experience either through phone call or text-based online or offline messaging. But Rika, when is the next time you are going to be online and available for those one-on-one psychic readings and your regular schedule throughout the week for those who want to connect later on?
I'm going to be on in 25 minutes and I'll be on for the next few hours. I'll be on tomorrow, Tuesday, from 10 to 3, California Pacific Standard Time, and 6 to 7. I will be on Wednesday from 12 to 7. I'll be on Thursday from 12 to 5, 10 to 3. And then also too, I sometimes, the last few weekends I've been getting on, you know, randomly on the weekend, sometime a little extra. And that is my schedule as of now. Monday, Wednesday, 12 to 7, Tuesday, Thursday, 10 to 3, an extra hour on Tuesday night.
All right. And once again, you can find all that information when you click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. That will pull up Psychic Rika's profile on California Psychics, where you can go ahead and find her schedule as well as book an appointment. And if you are having any trouble booking whatsoever, you can always give our gifted California Psychics customer care line a call and say, I am trying to book with a specific psychic, for example, Psychic Rika here, and they will get you booked in an appointment slot that works for you and Rika. Now, our next question comes from Jennifer. Our next question of our free live preview of California Psychics. And thank you, everybody, for attending today so far. Hope you are doing well, Rika, Jennifer says. She's feeling a little bit lost right now, as if she is at a crucial turning point in her life. It seems the direction that she wants to take is getting interrupted. So do you think that this move that she is trying to make is not meant to happen, or do you think that she should keep trying? She has not revealed that specific move, but just letting you know.
Yeah. I think it's an excellent question. I think that's such a good question, because I think, you know, what do you do when obstacles come? Is it I'm supposed to persist or I'm supposed to retreat? You know, there's an old saying that's coming to my mind right now that I'm thinking about. It's a saying that I got from my Buddhist upbringing. The wise will rejoice and the foolish will retreat. So I'm going to say, I think in your life, you're supposed to keep on going. I also hear that there's grief around a man in your life. Of course, this could be a romantic man. It could be a father figure or something like that. But there's grief over a man. I think that you are being challenged right now to absolutely persist, that these obstacles are your benefit. And I would actually adopt a point of view of like, hallelujah, wow, look at all these obstacles to me winning. I must win big. It means when I break through, it must be even bigger. I think you have to go in that line because you keep trying, which means it's really what you want to do. And I wouldn't give up. But I do feel like something about a man connected. So it almost makes me want to say something like this, like, I give up my grief over man, and you can label that later. I'm just being very general because of the time, where we're at. I'm going to, take my grief of man. I'm going to transform that grief into all that I need to win in my new direction. So somehow there's a way to use some sort of tragedy for this moment. The obstacles coming up to me are because I don't think it's that you're easily defeated. I think that your decision to do something really for you may be being challenged. And so it feels like there could be defeat, but I think you're supposed to stand up for yourself. So no, I think you need to keep on going. I think these obstacles are what make your muscles bigger. I think the further the source, the deeper the stream, the harder it is, the more you need it sometimes. The bigger the payoff, it's worth it. Also, it leads to a house. I see a house structure for you. I don't know if that means the financial gain or if you have to get a house for this business or a piece of property for the business, but that showed up right away. So it makes me think that this is really leading you to where you want to go. And also I feel connected to like younger people, like grandchildren or something. So it may be something about the future too, whether you have them or not.
All right, Jennifer, we hope this message resonated with you. We are rooting for the best for you in your situation. So definitely keep us updated on this move as well. Definitely let us know if it works out in your favor.
One more thing. I wrote down the letter T, like I wanted to say Tom or something. And I've been wanting to say T for a while, but it came out with you. So Jennifer Jensen, if there's a T in the family, alive or dead, or T's, even if it's a cat, just think if there's any T connections. And if not, this might be a message to someone else. If I say things that resonate with people that aren't getting their questions answered specifically like this, it can also resonate for you. Because in general group readings like this, messages should go to everyone, not just the ones being spoken to.
Right.
I'm glad it makes sense. Thank you so much. Yeah, don't give up, girl.
It does seem like Jennifer liked your answer as well. So thank you, Jennifer, for joining us today. And we really appreciate your question. Now, our next question is from Charlotte, and soon we are going to be switching over to our card pull section of the live stream where we get through questions a little bit quicker. That will not be for a couple more questions, but we'll get through questions a little bit quicker through that card pull format, just to make sure we answer as many possible questions during this 1 hour free live preview. Now, the question from Charlotte, she says, great to connect with you again, Rika. So you may recognize Charlotte. She is interested in an update between her and her connection, Devante. So Charlotte and Devante, that she has spoken with you about previously. Thanks. So, is there, I guess, any messages that Charlotte needs to know between her and Devante, and how is their relationship panning out so far?
Okay. The first energy that comes through is something about September. I'm not looking at I don't think it's about the birthday, but it could have hung around him at that time. And then also something about December. Okay, those are 2 dates that are just coming up real quick. Oh. So you're not talking currently? Feels like you must not be really communicating right now. That's what it feels like. Or you haven't heard from him in a minute anyway. Is he in a different state? Is he in a different location? I'm not remembering everything we've talked about right now, which sometimes I photographic, sometimes I take it away. I think it's all for your benefit.
She did just come back with a message.
He randomly came back after a hiatus at those times. And it's at a hiatus right now too, right? Because I'm trying to figure out when that hiatus will stop. Yeah. Oh, you're right this second. Oh, okay. So you've been back since December. Okay. Because someone said March to me. I'm like, does that mean they're not talking till? Okay. Okay, good. So you're with him. Let me go with that then. That's good. Okay. All right. They just said, make it through the summer, get to September, and we have 2 lovebirds that will stay together forever. What I was feeling when I was trying to debate it was it made me wonder if he was going to reach out in March, right? Like March kept coming up. So it made me feel like even though you're together right now, I don't know that I feel like is he preoccupied? There's something a little bit missing for me right now with him. Okay. But it's been 3 months. Oh, you just got back together. I see. I get you. Okay. All right. I misunderstood. That makes sense. It just started happening. Okay. That's why it's a little. Okay. This is how he makes me feel. Okay. This is how the relationship, like it feels like it's not decided all the way. Like it's not decided. Let me try to get his intentions towards you. I think he wants to hang out with you. I think he wants to be around you, but I think he doesn't want anything in his personal life to get upended. So I think his attitude is like this idea, as long as my stuff gets done in my personal life, then we can hang out. When this interferes with that, I think it gets sacrificed. I think he's not entirely ready for pure commitment. I'm not saying that that's negative. I just don't think he's there. I think we need more. I think maybe May gets closer to commitment. And then of course they said make it this summer. Also too, like I feel like he keeps looking over his shoulder at the behind him. So that either means that he's thinking about a location he used to live in or another place to go back or something else, maybe, even before you. I find him to be a little bit confused about which direction he wants to go in. So should you hang out with him or not? They say she will because she likes him. So yeah, you should. Let's just give this a couple more months. I feel like he's going to go towards your direction, but I think that as a person, he's not really able to speak words of commitment right now. Okay. I think his ability to mature and grow up and give you that is later on. Also, they do put sports with him, honey. I don't know if he plays a sport or did, or just loves basketball or some other sport, but sports is coming up. And I think his words of commitment are after July, but by September.
All right.
I think it's worth it.
Charlotte,
if he goes another hiatus, in March, you move on because, well, you do whatever you want, okay. Maybe you're seeing maybe you're not holding all your cards in one basket, right? Not all your eggs in one basket. I don't know. If he does another hiatus, you need to give him a reality check. All right.
Definitely agreed.
Charlotte,
we hope that message from Rika resonated with you, and we're glad we got to get you all connected again for another update. Definitely thank you for joining us today.
I think her verdict is not all the way out on him too. I think the kind of the indecision a little bit is like she needs to wait and see if he can be, if he can really put it together. Okay.
All right. Now, our next question is from Francesca. She's wondering what is coming for her in terms of love.
Let's do a card. Okay. Mystic. Of course, I like your title. That is my favorite word, mystic. Oh, look at how cute she is with her little hands. All right. It's delightful to me. Someone come and love Mystic because they're missing out. Like, this is a cutie. All right, here we go. Let's find out what the cards say. Two of Pentacles. Okay, that's the Two of Stones, which is balance. The Death card. Okay, so first you got balance, right? The two, it's like someone that's always juggling a couple of things, like can keep a balance together. Maybe you have a job and then a hobby that's like a job, or you're just always balancing out. The twos are very good. They're peaceful, they're calm. There's nothing disruptive about a two. So it says that you're probably in the right place for this. You probably have made space in your life and you're ready for that. The Hermit comes next. And the Hermit is a great card because it says you're really going to be led by your own light. And if you want to be with someone, you can. If you don't, you don't. So it says to be choosy. It says to be picky. It says maybe I feel like you should gather like 4 or 5 options is what this is making me think. I think you need to gather options and be choosy. Like, it also means to be really clear, like, how do you want to live? What's going to be your lifestyle? Like, how do you want love to go? Right. So it's this really inside out is being attracted to you. Like, you're clear about who you are. You're confident with who you are. This is my herbal tarot, by the way. And this is the licorice. So eat some licorice, people. So it's really about, I feel that you have developed your internal nature, that this love is coming, and all that requires for you is strength. They make me think that you meet them through a dating pool. For example, that could be an online situation. It could be like those luncheons they do, or speed dating, but you meet them in like a function of a pool of dating. Okay. And then your mate really honestly, they say, she'll probably talk to a few people, from here until then, but you meet in August. This man is like 6 foot tall. They want to describe him to you, honey. 5'11", 6 foot. To me, he's got like hair like my color right now, brown with blonde. And he's got facial hair. There could even be some old red in the roots of his. So he might be Irish. I think he's got tattoos. They're really getting very descriptive with you, Mystic. So if that, okay. So would you do any in-person dating, like in a group setting? So it could be that they put you in a group, like maybe your girl, maybe friends go on a date and there's a couple of single people. So there's a circle here and it looks like a group. So there's some sort of group you meet this person in. I want to call it a dating pool. There may be a better word. Okay. But they're describing him. Okay. They're being very descriptive. And if you don't like the description I gave, then it means you need to make your own descriptive and not leave it up to chance. But yeah, by August, doesn't mean you're not meeting people, but by August, they keep using the word dating pool. Maybe you're going to be at a pool and your date will be found at a swimming pool. I mean, these are words, right? And I'm listening. So they could have more than one meaning. And I invite them to have more than one meaning so that these are not narrow. But I'm excited for you. I feel you've done all the inner work necessary. And the reflection of that is forthcoming very soon.
All right. Francesca, we want to thank you for joining us for today's free live preview of California Psychics. And we hope that answer from Rika also resonated with you as well.
I wonder what a dating pool would be in her case, huh?
Yes. Now we are winding down towards the end of our free live preview of California Psychics, but we are switching to our card pull section of the live stream, and we still have some time to answer questions. So we are going to be answering in the form of card pulls. So if you want to ask for a love card, general, career, finance, etc., you go ahead and put those in the chat. And while we have those questions coming in, I want to shout out once again, when is the very next time you're going to be online and ready for these one-on-one readings on CaliforniaPsychics.com or the California Psychics app, Psychic Rika, for those who maybe want additional insight, who maybe want to have their question answered in that one-on-one private reading format, or if they just want some additional clarification about one of the answers you maybe gave today?
I'm going to be on in 10 minutes and I'm going to work for a few hours. And then I'm going to get on tomorrow and I'm going to work from 10 to 3 and then 6 to 7. I'm going to get on Wednesday, work 12 to 7. I'm going to get on Thursday and work 10 to 3. And this weekend, I may not be able to get on. Actually, I just realized because of I have a dental appointment, some other things. But if I can on Saturday, work extra, I will. But I'll be on in 10 minutes. I have to get off of here actually in 6 minutes.
All right. We will go through questions as quick as we can because there are a lot of wonderful questions today. And as a reminder, two last things. One, make sure you get that Heart 10 for the promo code used on California Psychics for a free $10 credit with no purchase necessary. So you can save that $10 for later. Again, use that Heart 10 promo code. I want to make sure it is a free gift for everybody. So use it. And also, well, I can't think of it right now, so we will go ahead and move right into questions. Now, our first one is from Christina, who's requesting a love card, please.
Okay, with John and Christina. Ooh, one flipped out. Should we take it? We probably, we're going to take one more. Okay, so what flipped out? I should just say what flipped out, and I want one more, though. What flipped out was the 5 of Cups, which I'll show you in a second. The 5 of Cups is nothing to worry about. It is over-exaggerated disappointment. So it may say that you guys have small disappointments or, you're afraid of all the cups dropping and, things like that. But like that card is actually a beautiful card of love because it says, be patient. Any fears are just exaggerated or, going to pass. Okay, so this too shall pass. The 5 is in the middle. Nothing to worry about. Let's see what it passes into. But that makes me think that you guys can get through all the small disappointments. You should be married. I mean, honestly, you should be, or living together forever. You guys have that kind of energy. You'll get through all the difficult things. I'm going to try one more card real quick. If my fingers will actually let me do it. Okay, the Chariot came out, and that means get your house in order, get ready for your new beginning. I love the Chariot. This guy is in the car, a fancy car here. It's not moving, but he's getting ready for it to move. So I would say, please let all the small disappointments go. In general, love is hard, and we know that, right? That's why there's so many questions about it. And sometimes love and movement for it is tainted because we hold on to the small things when really we should be ebbing and flowing and going to the future. I mean, what long-term relationship doesn't have small hurts, right? It's part of the game. So let's just move forward.
Yes.
I think you'll get married.
Ooh, thank
if you're
you,
not already.
Christina, for joining us today. And now our next card pull. And as a reminder, I did remember what I was going to say. And as a reminder, we will be hosting our next live stream, a Tarot Thursday with Psychic Rika, this Thursday at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Pacific time. So go ahead and join us for a Tarot themed live stream this Thursday. And also we will be hosting another free live preview of California Psychics every Monday at the same time. So you can also join us next week as well. But for those one-on-one reading experiences, make sure you go to California Psychics and get your next reading with Psychic Rika here. Now, our next question is from Pamela, who's requesting a love card from you, Rika, please.
Okay. So 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So interesting how these fives are playing with love. This says the block to love for you is mental state. The 5 of Swords is strife, not knowing how to fix a problem. So I would start saying things like, you know what? I just see my best solution with love, but let go of the mental strife. Your mind is affecting you, or the mind of another. You might be really deeply in someone else's mind. And I want to remind everyone, yes, we want to read people's minds to know what they're thinking, maybe to know how you should behave, react, strategize, speak to them. But I would never want anyone to get the impression just because you read someone's mind, that is not the same as manifestation. I want to make sure you understand that. And true manifestation really comes from the heart's desire, not a willpower of the mind. Will should serve your heart. So I like to say things like, my liver serves my heart. Liver is the seat of the solar plex, this yellow chakra, the solar plexus. So I think for you, you really need to let go of all this mental aspect when it comes to love. It might mean that when you're in love, you overanalyze the person or everything. This is the only obstacle. The 10 of Cups is the happy ever after that everyone wants. It is the family, the love, the thing. You can see what that card says. I'm not promoting anything with this card, but I'm just saying it's this kind of bliss. All right. Let's take the bliss over the mind. Okay. Find your heart, get over the mental aspect of it. I mean, really. Okay.
All right. Now, as we are winding down to the final few minutes,
I got
Rika,
1 minute.
Okay, I was gonna say, let's list off just some card names for people to bring us home as well. So just
in general.
Yes, just for the card. I will list or I'll pick a few questions, and then if you could just list off the card name for our users to take home, and they can look up the card name. Okay. So we'll answer just a few more real quick. One from Shirley, a career card, please. What is the card
Shirley, you get the Ace of Cups.
The Ace of Cups, Shirley. Make sure you go ahead and look that card up, so you can go ahead and get
a job that will mirror your true heart. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Next one is from Aisha, who is requesting a love card for her and Zaid.
Zaid, you and Aisha, you get the 6 of Wands. I like that one. That's victory.
Aisha, make sure you go and look that card up. Once again, the 6 of Wands. One for Donna, please. General card.
Whatever card. Spirit wants you to know about the 3 of Stones, the 3 of Pentacles.
Yes, the 3 of Stones, 3 of Pentacles. Sometimes also the 3 of Coins for
Correct.
You, Donna. Make sure you look up that card, the 3 of
Rocks.
Pentacles.
And all sorts of things.
Yes.
Earth.
One for Brittany, who is requesting a love card.
Brittany gets the 9 of Pentacles, otherwise known as stones, coins, earth, rocks.
The 9 of Pentacles. Now, Rika, I see we are kind of
1 minute, one more. I'll do one more, then I'm going to just go away.
All right. Then
I'll be on
one
in 4
for
minutes.
Shirley, please, who is requesting a career card.
Shirley, you got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords.
All right.
Truce is required when it comes to your career. All right, love you all. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you very soon. I'll be on the phone in 4 minutes, so I can't wait to talk to you.
Yes. Thank you, Rika, for
Thanks,
joining us today.
guys. Thanks, Carson. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, everybody. I just want to thank you all, everybody, for joining us for today's free live preview of California Psychics. If you want to take home anything, make sure you take away this Heart10 promo code. Once again, if you use this Heart10 promo code, you will receive a free $10 added to your California Psychics account with no purchase necessary. So if you want to get a free $10 added to your next one-on-one reading experience on California Psychics or the California Psychics app, you can use, again, this Heart10 promo code. Once again, also, we're going to be hosting our next live stream this Thursday with Psychic Marin at 10 a.m. PT on Facebook. Join us for a tarot-themed live stream where you can also get your questions answered through card pulls with Psychic Marin. And once again, as well, we will be also hosting our another free live preview of California Psychics next week at the same time, this time with Psychic Marin as well. So if you want to see her in action on Tarot this Thursday, or next Monday, you can see her for our next free live preview of California Psychics. Once again, we want to thank you, everybody who joined today's free live preview of California Psychics today, featuring Psychic Rika. And if you are wanting that one-on-one reading experience with Psychic Rika, you can go ahead and click the link in the description of the live stream you're watching right now. Thank you once again, everybody. Very much appreciated all the questions that came in today, and we very much hope that the answers that you received resonated with you. Once again, use this code Heart10. I definitely want to make sure everybody has a free gift on California Psychics. Use that code Heart10. No purchase necessary, and you can redeem it on our checkout screen. Thank you, everybody, and until next time, bye-bye.